everyone, so I'm here with the first part, I guess, but it's all going to be on one video for you guys. But I just wanted to divide it so that you could see the process. First of all, I get these iris containers at Michael's. They're 14 3/8 by 14 3/16, and they're 3 1/8 deep. And like this week, it was buy one get one free. And then these iris, they're also iris trays, but they're not together. You have to buy them separate. And I know in Canada they're $9.99 each, but like this week it was buy one get one free, so I got both of them for $10. I know in the States you can get them for a whole lot cheaper. And it comes with these little dividers that you can change the size of your drawers, I guess, or your little, space. So every month you can make it so that it's, the size that you need for that month. So one of the first things I do is I open up all the packages, and then I put everything in these divided trays. So I opened up the wood veneers and the flares and the washi tape. I cut apart that sheet from September Skies Heidi Swap. So that's going to stay in here, and then it's all ready. Then I opened up the ephemera pack from Heidi Swap. And what I do is I spend a few minutes and I divide everything by color. So here, that's all the same pattern. That's all flowers. That's all peachy colors. And this is sort of a red peachy. So I'll put this with here. And then this is a different pattern. There's one yellow. So I'll decide what, I'll probably put it with this one because there's a lot of yellow. And then there's only a little bit of green, so I'll probably put that with the flowers. And then there's a little bit of aqua, so we'll leave that there. There's some pink, and then there's a little bit of flowers. So I just put the flowers kind of separate, and then I can decide, whether I want to put them with this or with this. But at least the flowers are separate. And then there was a couple of, I guess, cut aparts, and it just says just be you, and then there's little Polaroid. So what I do is I just divide them in separate little containers, so when I'm ready to separate the pages, they're all ready. So this one here, I could have put it there because it has flowers on it. I could have put it there because it has blue on it or black. So I'll probably put it there because there's not a lot of blues. So there's a little black section, this, so it's all divided. All the wood veneer are there. Then what I do, I opened up all the packages. I opened up the enamel dots. Then I take my little Tim Holtz stapler and I just staple the backing to this. So then it's all together. It's not going to go anywhere. I do the same thing with the puffy stickers. They're stapled on. And I do the same thing with the rub-ons. And that's really important with the rub-ons because if these separate and it sticks on, it will come off. But if the sheet is on there, then it won't shift around. So I just put a couple of staples and that's all ready. And then what I do is sometimes I'll open up the alphas. But this month I'll probably open these up. But I find these, sometimes the glitter comes off and it bugs me. So I'll just open these and I'll have them ready in this, and then I just keep this, and I have bags, 6x12 bags, that once I open them I put them in, and I just keep the brand, I guess, like that one's Amy Tangerine. And then what I do is I sit down and I start dividing all the pattern papers. So I'll just take it out of here because I don't know if you're getting a glare from that container. And everything stays in the container, and then that way when I'm ready to scrap, I just grab the container. So this one here from We Are Memory Keeper, I just love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to use it by itself. And then I just pull the 6x6 paper pad. And that's what I'm going to do to, for the layering. I'll be using the 6x6 paper pad. Then I put this one here from Webster's Page, the wood grain. I put it with a craft cardstock, and again I'll bring in some of those because I do have 2 sheets of everything, so you'll see a combination more than once, we'll say. So I put this Webster's Pages, this one here, the September Sky, that the other side's a cut apart, and this one here from Amy Tangerine Stitch. And I really love that it matches. And then this one has some aquas and some black, and then this turns into black. So that's the first step that I do. I divide all my pattern papers. Then this one here from My Mind's Eye, I put a cardstock. This one here from We Are Memory Keepers, the doors. And then this one here from We Are Memory Keepers again. So I love these three, these three together. And of course, I can always pull in from other pattern papers. From September Skies, Heidi Swap. It's the same pattern paper, but it's really the only place where there's green on both. So I'm going to put these together. And then the French doors, again, I put them with some mint cardstock and then the mint background from Amy Tangerine. There's three. And then again, I can pull in the 6x6 paper pad or leftovers pattern papers from other. And let me see. And then these three. So this is the background, and then I'm going to use these, and again, My Mind's Eye, and We Are Memory Keeper with some cardstock. Now, if I, use this, and then I get to the other one, and I still have some of this, I'm not going to cut into the second one. I'm going to make sure to use this first before I cut into the second one. And then this wood grain again, I want to use it twice as a background because I love it. And then this with it. And this one, on this one, I'm going to pull in, on the other one I was going to pull in the black and the teal and the aquas. And in this one, I'm going to pull in the browns from this pattern paper. And then I have my template ready to go. And then I'm just going to take this right out of the wrapper also. And then it's just going to sit in my iris container. And then I have the extra cardstock in the back. So now I'm just going to go and pull some photos and get this next step done. And then I'll come back to show you the next step. Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and I'm here with the next part. So after I've chosen all the pictures, all the pattern papers, put them together, then I sit down and grab a photo box. I keep them all in there for now because that's where I pick them up. I plan on organizing them a little better in the future. But I go through there, and what I did was I grabbed a box that was all Boston pictures because I haven't scrapped any of her Boston pictures in a while. So, and then I just leave most of the alphas here because they can go to most of the layouts. Same thing with the enamel dots and the puffy stickers because I don't know which layouts I'm going to do first. Oh, I forgot one little thing, and I'll put it when we get to that layout. So this is what is left inside the container. Like I have 3 wood veneer and a handful of little cards, and that's it. And everything else is separated with the paper, the pattern paper. So I just put the vellum on top because I know I'll be using it for different layouts. So I put these 2 little cards, and I might not use, like I might cover this or not, like it kind of goes. It's got pink. I might cover this part. And I put, the wood veneers, and I put all the embellishments that were that color with this and then this. So that'll be one layout. And I haven't chosen a picture for this because it was the last one, and I was just like, oh, I was so done. It was getting late and I was getting tired. So I'll choose a picture and put it on there today. But this is usually what I do. I just grab more than I'm going to need. So this is about some of the tunnels. I'm either going to do it on the tunnels, like once you get into Boston, and you get tunnels within tunnels, like you have to turn left or right, and it was like so confusing. So, or the traffic. So one or the other. And then I put this bunch of embellishments with this. Then with the blue embellishments, I put, while we were camping, there was a place where the kids could go hang out, and they had all kinds of like video games, and they had the Pac-Man, and I mean that was so big when I was a kid, right? So, and then they had this air hockey, so they played that quite a bit. So I grabbed everything that had the blue accents on it, and I threw that on there. So it doesn't mean that all the accents will be used on this layout, but if it does happen, then it happens. And if not, then I just put it back in my container, and then I just move on to the next layout. And then this, I just thought it'd be great with some of the sceneries from when we were walking around Boston. So this is going to be this right here, and I took the peachy pinks that were in the kit, and I'm going to put it with this. And then the green, I decided to take all the ones that had the florals. And then the two flare badges that had the green on it, I took some of the 3x3s that all had the green and the blue. And then it's just about the campground itself. And that's the building where the kids can go and play stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful log place. It's awesome. So that was the two there. Then this was about a rainy day that we got, and they played Monopoly. So at first I thought I was going to use this side, but I figured it would look better with this side, and because there was a lot of black accent on the game, and there's actually a lot of black embellishments in the game too. So I thought that'd be great for that. And then I'm going to use these with this because I figure that's probably one of, the only ones that I'm going to be using a lot of gold. So I put the rub-ons with that. There was a nice wood grain flare, so I'm going to put that there. Picture of my two youngest kids with, this was at the doggy park, and I just love that picture. So for now, that's all I have in there, and I, might pull in some other stuff that is crafty and goldish to go in there, or with that. And then the last one is about every time, we go anywhere, the first thing that I search for is if there's a scrapbooking store nearby. And when I mentioned on one of my videos that I was going to this place, somebody sent me a message on YouTube and told me about this scrapbook store, Right at Home Scrapbooking. So it was literally, I calculated it, 11 minutes from our campground. So it was awesome. We just took we mapped it on Google, and we took the back roads to it, and it was like 11 minutes. So I went and did a bit of shopping there. Loved it. I wish I could have went more than once, but you kind of have a budget when you're on vacation, right? So I took everything that was pink, and I'm going to scrap these pages. And then I have, I can still, that page where I said, I need to bring in some more craft and gold element. This one right here. Well, I'm going to pull that right from this chipboard sheet. I just didn't want to pull it in quite yet because, they're sticky, and this will just be right there. So let's see. And then this I'll use wherever, right? Whichever page. So let's see how many pages I got sort of ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 pages that are ready to go, and usually I get 10 to 14 pages depending. So then once I'm done that specific page, then I just put it back, and then I just do this process again once I get through a few pages. And now the next thing I'm going to do is just start scrapping. So I hope that helped on how I start with my process. So thanks for watching. Bye.